This is Josiah Plays Divinity Original Sin 2. Alright, we're back, and we are gonna talk to Migo again.
What did she do?
I'm not myself, Yaroga.
Don't you dare apologize.
Oh, I shouldn't have skipped
not
through
your
this. This
fault.
is new. I skipped through this because I thought it was the same I'd already seen, but it's not, actually. My bad.
Yarrow and Migo talk between each other in low whispers. Steady, wet streams trickle down both their cheeks.
Canada Catholic school is publicly funded. Really? Interesting. And weird.
Yarrow and Migo talk... Yarrow and Migo talk... Yarrow and
What is that?
Little Yarrow girl. Grown up.
What have they done?
That beast is your father.
Beast! Watch your mouth, inmate. You're in the presence of an honorable man.
Mostly the same as public school, except religion, class, and uniforms. Yeah. I don't know, I have a complicated relationship with religion. In many ways, I'm a religious person at heart, in my nature. In other ways, I'm strongly against religion. Basically, I like the idea of spirituality. I like the idea of a higher power, of people seeking that higher power and becoming better, wiser human beings because of it, more compassionate, more giving and loving. I like that, and I like the idea of these faiths, you know, doing things to serve the community and to help the unfortunate. I think all of that is really good. And I like the idea of people having their own personal spiritual path and defining that as they see fit, and coming to understand the infinite in whatever way makes sense to them, and drawing some strength and hope and encouragement and motivation or whatever out of that. But organized religions that try to oppress and control people and teach fear and teach division and xenophobia and hatred and try to make people do what they want them to do by playing on their fears and playing on their insecurities and by trying to make them feel superior to other people, all of those aspects of religion disgust me. And it seems very difficult to have one without the other in most cases. And I also find the idea of hell to be completely ludicrous. And so people that are like, you're gonna go to hell, hell this, hell that, God's gonna send you to hell. I just can't. Like, I'm like, no, just, you're talking nonsense right now. Stop it. You're telling me that your God is a God of love. That your God is love, as the Bible says. And this isn't just for Christianity, of course. This is for at least all of the Abrahamic religions, if not most of the religions in the world. You know, they're always like, God is so merciful, God is so loving, God is so good, we're all God's children, and God thinks we're the best. God's got our back. Except you're gonna go to hell. God loves us so much, he's gonna send us to eternal, never-ending suffering and pain and torment. Yeah, I can't. It seems so ludicrous to me. I'm like, look, I wouldn't send somebody to eternal punishment. Even my worst enemy. I wouldn't send Hitler to eternal punishment. I wouldn't send anybody to eternal punishment. And I'm not even an all-loving God. I'm just some dude. Hey, welcome back, Stoila. I don't know. I don't know what prompted this, to be honest. Oh, yeah, because Jen was talking about how she went to Catholic school. Oh, no, but that's not what happened first. The rapture is actually how this started. She was making reference to a game, I think, that had the word that had rapture in the title, and then I started talking about how my mom believes in the rapture, and then we started talking about Catholic school, and then I started going off on a tirade, as I am wont to do. Anyway, religion has both good and bad elements. I would like for the good elements to be separated out from the bad elements more. Alright. Yeah, I've never heard of that game, Jen. Anyway, let's see. He's hardly human anymore. Whatever happened to him destroyed his mind as well as his body.
Don't be obscene. He's as human as you or I. They've only put him through something terrible.
Alright, I've already asked these other questions, so
Wait,
I'm going to take my leave.
Before you go, you've helped us a...
I thought she was going to give me the reward again. That would have been amazing.
Little Yarrow.
What have they done? Wait,
No.
you've helped us a great...
It's all the same.
Little Yarrow.
What have they done? Wait, you've helped us a great deal.
This is why you follow fictional religions. It's a good idea, Stoila.
What have they done to
Although, I feel like fictional religions are all just as problematic, too, really.
Yarrow girl.
It was her, wasn't it?
What I like to do when it comes to fictional stuff, like in D&D or whatever, I like to separate out
Here we are.
a relationship with the actual deity, him or herself, from what the church of that deity does. And I'm typically going to portray almost all churches of the different gods as being kind of corrupt and doing some fucked up shit. Because in my experience, that's what institutions like that invariably become. But then a person could still have a relationship with the actual deity, which is beneficial and positive for them, even if they're not, you know, falling into line with the actual church.
The monster.
Don't think of the ugly now. Here I am. Here you are.
The problem is, anytime you organize anything and turn it into an institution, it becomes corrupted. Doesn't matter what it's based on, no matter how good the intentions were when you start this institution, it becomes an institution, it gains influence and power, and then from then on, it only continues to exist for the purpose of maintaining its own influence and power.
Here we are.
What's happened?
I mean, if you can name an institution that does not apply to, I would be most interested.
Yarrow girl.
It was her, wasn't it? The monster.
Because it involves people, and people are flawed, and people are selfish,
Here we are.
and people are egotistical. And so they'll start to make decisions on behalf of the organization
Done to you?
that meet their own needs,
Yarrow girl.
that support their own ego,
It was her, wasn't it?
that preserve their own financial security, whatever, you know.
Think of the ugly now.
Alright, so we're done with Yarrow and Migo.
Here we are.
And since that's finished, I mean, because I'm really fascinated by the idea of gods. I like gods as a thing in fantasy. And I like the idea of characters having relationships with those gods or having devotion to those gods, but I don't like churches very much. Our underground tunnel. Ooh, look at this place. This looks like the kind of place where I might get in some trouble. Ah, okay. That's that area I was in before. Puffballs. Bolatus. You know, I haven't done a hard save in quite a while. Better do it. How's it going, Stoila? You're back from wherever it is you went. Legend holds that these mushrooms are the eyeballs of the dead, poking up from the earth to see what they're missing in their graves. Often chewed by archers before battle to still their shaking hands, this mushroom is colloquially known as hunter's breakfast. Putting your sister to bed? Okay, that's cool. How old's your sister? Oh, we've got fire burning. Shit is getting serious down there. Bucket with what? Oh, uh-oh. Ooh, fire slugs. I have a feeling that fire slug is not going to be friendly. That thing's kind of a badass, too. It has a lot of health and a lot of armor. But if there's only one of them, I can take it, probably. Oh, she's 7? Okay, nice. I'm one of those people that loves kids, but I would absolutely never want to have my own. I love other people's kids. Bucket with water. Oh, that could be handy in putting out some of this fire. And then there's a cooking pot. And a bedroll. And another bucket with water. And a chest. Ooh. Water balloon. Gold. Healing potions. More water. They're loading me up with water, apparently. So I can put some of those fires out. What they don't know is I can already cast the rain spell. What is this? Let's move it. Alright, let's check out this tattered note.
This again.
This worn piece of parchment is scribbled over with what appears to be a makeshift ink made of soot and water.
I've made it this far. Now there's only a little length of ground to cover. I hear them talking, these strange creatures. One is a royal, I believe. The others her disciples. But from what I can tell, they've been locked down here a long time. My strategy is stealth. I'll sneak past them during one of the royals' more impassioned speeches, and they'll likely not even notice me. Home! To Carvo, to Rusket, to my farm again!
I have a feeling this guy ends up dead. I'm just saying. We're gonna find that dude's corpse. Apparently we can talk to the fire slug. So maybe we don't have to fight it. Hey, fire slug.
You there, foot slug. You're trespassing in the princess's royal court.
Alright. Not gonna lie to you. This is the first time I've encountered a royal slug in a game. No, I don't want Losa to be the one that talks. Alright, we'll use her unique line.
Oh, of course. I'd never knowingly breach royal protocol.
I had all but decided this heathen world had forgotten courtly etiquette. Perhaps I was too hasty in my judgment.
This is not what you expect when you see a slug.
Her Royal Highness may tolerate your presence if you continue showing decorum. Remember what I told you, though. She is not in a mood to tolerate fools.
Well, I admit my knowledge of courtly matters could be better. Is the princess from a long line of, fire slugs?
The creature quivers with indignation.
Uh-oh. You love this slug, MVP character?
We were not always like this. We were once a proud, upright people like yourself. Our princess was betrothed to marry Brachus Rex, the Source King.
Oh, Brachus Rex is an asshole. We fought him in the first Divinity game.
Well, did something happen between the princess and Brachus?
My princess was to marry that vile cur, but instead he took exception to her outspoken nature. He cursed her and all of her retinue, including me.
Oh, they were cursed into slugs.
Now we are trapped here like this, until Brachus relents.
Well, Brachus Rex was actually vanquished long ago. He won't be lifting any curses in the near future.
Truly? The tyrant has fallen? Why then my princess is free to do as she pleases. Be sure to tell her it'll brighten her mood to no end.
Okay, thanks, Fire Slug. I really want to talk to the slug as my main character, though. There might not be anything new to talk to him about, but... It's a charred corpse right there. That's probably the guy who wrote the note.
Aglow with flames and glistening slime, the strange beast looks at you almost expectantly.
Flames and glistening slime. Wow, you're hitting all my kinks. Wait, what? No, that's not true. Scowl and prepare to do battle. No.
Excuse me, can you understand what I'm saying?
The bizarre creature utters a series of gurgles. It seems to be gesturing towards deeper in the cavern.
Do you want me to go where you're pointing?
The creature warbles incoherently, shaking its bulk towards the bowels of the cavern.
Oh, I just realized something. The only reason we had that whole conversation right now is because it was Losa talking to the slug. She's the one with Pet Pal. My other characters can't talk to the slug. Oh, so it was actually best that she's the one that was accosted by him in the first place, because the rest of us can't talk to animals, and this thing counts as an animal, I guess. Alright.
I'll take my leave then.
I get it. Now, do you think this slug will be mad if Sabine casts rain on all this fire right here? We're gonna find out. Get rid of Armor of Frost and put rain on. Do you think he'll be mad if I just put all this fucking fire out? Oh, he's mad. Yeah, Fire Slug does not like getting rained on. Okay, okay. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. We'll reload the save. We won't do that. I like how my character can make it rain even though we're underground. Alright. Let's come over here and talk to this
The
guy.
finely blob creature continues to flail and gurgle.
I love it when people flail and gurgle.
Do you hear that? Something's up ahead.
Aglow with flames and glistening slime, the strange beast looks at the bizarre creature, utters the creature.
Okay, so the others aren't going to be able to talk to it about anything.
Aglow with flames and glistening slime.
Now, can Losa talk to it again?
No trespassers in the court of Her Royal Highness, the Princess.
Wait, we've already
Her
been
Royal
through all
Highness may
this.
tolerate your presence. If
The creature quip.
we were not always like this. My princess, now we are truly? No trespassers in the court of Her Royal Highness.
Okay. Same conversation. Yeah, that slug is awesome. I can't wait to talk to more slugs. Oh, I could crawl down these, I could climb down these vines. Man, there's a lot of slugs. Courteous fire slug. Dude, there's a lot of these, and they're badasses. If I tried to fight these slugs, I would be toast. Literally, because they burn me. Here's an Amaduvier.
I've spotted something.
Ooh, something hidden has been revealed. We can dig here. We just found a giant ass chest. Oh, magic items. These are our first magic weapons. Life just got good, kids. Expert's Battle Axe. It's a one-handed axe. Equally useful for felling trees and foes, this axe is the soldierly timberman's best companion. The thing is, I don't use one-handers and one-handed axes, and neither does anyone else in my party. So that's gonna have to get sold. And then there's a magical dagger, which is going directly to Fane. Because Fane does use daggers, and this is a way better dagger than what he's got. It makes somebody atrophy. I don't know what that does, but it sounds good. Short and shadowy, this dagger is capable of piercing to the very heart of an argument. Twice. So he's going to equip that and be quite delighted about it. I'm going to mark this as wares. I'm going to mark this as wares. Actually, no, I'm going to keep this shiv to use for crafting purposes. Which means he's going to keep it, because he's the guy that's going to have all the crafting stuff. These books. Wares. Alright. We found a hidden chest with cool stuff in it. Life is good. Life is so good. What I really want to do is run a D&T campaign, and I've wanted this ever since the beginning of 4th edition, and I tried to start this up a couple of times way back then, but it never took off because the players weren't really reliable. But I want to run a D&D game based on, that's like all about the Raven Queen, and like based around the Raven Queen. Like where all of the characters are followers of the Raven Queen in some aspect. Because the Raven Queen is my favorite.
The fiery blob creature continues.
And I will try to work her into every game I run in some way. Even though she's technically not a god in the Forgotten Realms. I'll still work her in there somehow. Because she's the coolest. Alright, here we go. We're being careful now. We're being careful. I don't want to get into a fight with these slugs, because I will lose. And these slugs are cool. They're just doing their thing. Here's a human skeleton. Nothing on it. Underdark campaign? Well, I don't know that it would necessarily be an Underdark campaign. An Underdark campaign always seems like a fun idea, but although I guess, actually, now that I think about it, I am kind of going to be running something like an Underdark campaign. But but more like the Underdark of another plane.
The fiery slime creature looms imperiously over you and utters a questioning gurgle.
I don't understand what you're saying.
The slime beast's gurgling takes on a more agitated tone.
Gesture to your ear and shrug your shoulders, indicating you don't
The
understand.
slime beast growls
Oh, shit.
and lurches forward to attack.
Yeah, I'm dead. There's not a chance I could kill all these fire slugs. I could kill one of these fire slugs. One. Well, usually the things that live in the Underdark have their own gods, though. You know what I mean? Drow have their own set of gods. And all the other sort of monster races that live down there have their own gods. I see the, and you know, elves have their own gods, dwarves have their own gods. So I really see the Raven Queen as a god who's worshipped most by humans. Traditionally, but that doesn't mean that other people couldn't worship the Raven Queen. What's going on with this skeleton? What is this glowy thing right here? It's a crazy cool glowy staff, and yet when I search him, he does not have a crazy cool glowy staff. Fire slug.
The creature stares at you, molten slime dripping from its maw.
Ooh, molten slime dripping from its maw. Nice.
The slug creature lets out a low, gurgling growl.
Alright, I need...
The slime creature looms imperiously over you and utters a questioning gurgle.
I'm gonna back away from the creature.
The slime beast growls
Oh,
and
shit.
lurches forward to attack.
So, we have ourselves a situation where if you don't have somebody in your party with Pet Pal, you are forced to fight these fire slugs. Because nobody else can tell that slug anything that he's willing to respond to, I don't think, unless I have... So I need to send Losa forward to do the talking here. Yeah, the Shader Kai are the main followers of the ring, because they actually live in the Shadowfell with the Raven Queen. They're from the Shadowfell. So yeah, they're like her major servitors. In her own plane. Alright, let's just take Losa and go forward and talk to some slugs.
Princess is looking so very radiant, isn't she? Yes, like an oozy meteor blazing through the blackest night.
Yeah. That oozy meteor.
Psst. Tell me, is the sky still blue? It is, isn't it? I knew it. I suppose the sun is still quite orange as well. Ah, yes, I remember it well. Psst.
Somebody wants to know about
You
the
there,
sun.
girl. Did Brackus send you? Is he ready to apologize?
Riley chuckled to herself that it'd be too easy to poke some fun here. No, we're not poking any fun. Brachus Rex is long gone.
Brackus is gone. You're telling me that my Brackus, my betrothed, is no more?
Right?
Brachus Rex was vanquished long ago.
He's gone? You're absolutely, positively sure? That means I'm free. I can take suitors, find myself a real prince. Not like that scoundrel Brachus.
Are you gonna find yourself a slug prince?
I've lost too much time on that wastrel Brachus as it is. Take this proclamation and see that all hear of it. Princess Zenthia of the Firelands is free once more. Go now. I expect the most eligible kings and suitors to be petitioning for my hand in marriage as soon as possible.
Most eligible kings and suitors, huh? Okay.
Before I leave, could your Royal Highness repeat your tale of woe? People should know of their princess's plight.
I suppose the small folk of Rivellon ought
The small
to know
folk.
my tale. All was well after my engagement to Brachus for a time, but then he started to pay less attention to me. He had mind only to play around with his blasted sauce follies. I gave him a good tongue lashing about it in front of the whole court. But, well, it didn't have the desired result.
Yeah.
He transmogrified me and all my servants into the beasts you see before you. I will not yield, though. I remain royalty, right to my very core.
Good for you, princess. Good for you. You tell everybody about your royaltiness. Royal Fire Slug. And we received a proclamation, a sticky letter.
To all the dwellers of Rivellon, noble and common alike, let it be known that the once planned nuptials between Her Most Royal Highness Princess Zenthia of the Firelands and the fallen despot Brachus Rex have been annulled and are to be stricken from all public records. Furthermore, Her Royal Highness wishes it to be known that she is willing to consider courtship overtures from gentlemen of note and wealth who are befitting her royal status. All hail Princess Zenthia!
I wonder if you had the noble tag, because you can have these different tags. Mine are soldier and outlaw, but one of them that you can have is noble. I wonder if you had the noble tag, if you could actually try to court the Fire Slug Princess, because that would be amazing. That would pretty much make this greatest game ever. If we come up here, is she gonna freak out? How do you get the note? You just have to choose it in the beginning. There's a whole list of them that you can choose when you make your character, and you can have 2. Or you can choose, that's if you make a custom character. Or if you choose one of the preset characters, which I did. I chose this Ifan Ben Mezd guy because he's got his own. There's like 6 different characters that you can choose between that all have their own personal story and their own personal quest. And if you choose one of them, their tags are already set. But if you make your own custom character, you can choose whatever tags you want. Oh, maybe the Red Prince could port her. I should come back here with the Red Prince because he has the noble tag and he's a lizard, so maybe, you know, got some boots and a trap disarming kit. Alright, trap disarming kit goes to Fane. What about these boots? Who wants these boots? guess Elsa wants these boots. Oh, those are nice looking boots, actually. But the only problem I see is the fact that the Red Prince doesn't have pet pals, so he can't talk to these slugs. So I don't know how that would work. This place is cool with the bioluminescent plants. I love that shit.
The creature stares at you.
Yeah.
Psst. Tell me.
Let's not run on the fire, please. Oh, hey now. A small crossbow. Can we talk to this guy, please?
Princess is looking so...
Well, alright, we've heard that.
You're not fit to kiss the princess's slimes. Ugh.
Not fit to kiss the princess's slimes. Well, that's rude. That's just rude. So we searched the charred corpse. We got some stuff off of him. There's the vine going up. Okay. I do like the fact that pathfinding, they automatically avoid the... Prisoner's boots can be added to wares. Sticky letter. Why is it sticky? I guess because it's from a slimy creature. It's kind of disturbing. Maybe Fane should have this crossbow. This bow does 6 to 8 and +1 finesse. A repair hammer. Okay. So, we've talked to the slime slug, the fire slug princess. We've got a note from her to proclaim to the lands, I guess. Whatever that means. We've got a puffball over here. Puffball daddy. Yeah, fighting these slugs would be suicide at this point. Then we can go up this way. Does everybody fall? Okay, good. There they are. Skeleton over there. Oh, this looks interesting. There's a lizard over there with a name. We'll go talk to her in a second. Restoration scroll. Send that to Sabil. And 115 gold. Very nice. Bulletus mushroom. I like the three-dimensionality of this map. I didn't even notice this vine right here that I could have climbed up. But this looks intriguing. Eddie, Dasana, and Virtus. Oh, Virtus is one of the people we're looking for. And isn't Eddie the dog we're looking for? No. Emmy is the one we're looking for. Okay.
Who are you? Who are you? You get out of here! Where are the guards? Guards, help!
And these lizard people look weird. You want to trade? I don't think she wants to trade. Maybe she does. I'm offering my wares, which are worth way too much money, to trade for anything she's got, so no, never mind. Oh, I can use strength, intelligence, or wits. Well, I'm gonna use wits because that's kind of the specialty of my character.
Shh. Quiet down. I'm here to get you out of Fort Joy.
No! Let's see if I can try that again. Scum, save, scum is what we do. I don't know if it's a set thing, like there's a set number and you either hit it or you don't, or if it's like a randomized, you know, RNG component for this persuasion check. I think it's more like an RNG component.
Who are you? Who are you?
Alright, we failed again. Let's try
No.
one more time. This is the character I'm actually playing, this guy right here. Of course, you can customize what your character looks like, so I made mine look a lot different than that, but...
Who are you? Who are you? You get out of here! What? No. No! I won't go! I won't go! Guards! Guards!
Please be quiet.
You can't silence me! Guards! Guards! Come quickly! There's a sorcerer in my cell! He's unlocked the door! Guards! Why isn't anyone coming? I'm being good! I'm being good!
Well, that didn't go well.
You'll see. They'll get their hands on you and then...
I really want to successfully...
Any minute.
I want to successfully
I'm sure
persuade her,
everyone's
though.
here. I'm right. You'll see.
And if I can't, maybe I will wait and not even come into this room until I've raised my persuasion when I level up. Which I think we'll be doing really soon, because I've been getting a lot of XP, and I haven't leveled up in a long time. Yeah, I only need 500 more XP to level up, so... Let's just...
Who are you? Who...
Yeah, I'm gonna fail every time, apparently.
No, I won't. You can't.
So let's just not even go in there, because I want to see what happens if I can talk her into being on our side. All right, let's leave that room alone. I don't think there's much I can do with that room anyway, because there's just a locked door right there. And there's nowhere else to really go. Oh, maybe it can be picked. But no, let's leave her alone. I didn't try pickpocketing the slugs. I haven't tried pickpocketing the slugs. We have to find out what happens. I'm just this nice rock here. Nothing to see. Gotta pickpocket this. What was I thinking? He says. No pickpocketing of slugs. Okay. Sounds pretty simple. But I didn't get a quest from the Slug Princess. Yeah, this is the actual prison part right here, where the cells are and stuff, and it's been locked up tight, so... When I level up, I'm gonna get even better at persuasion. And then I will... Alright, we're back outside.
What's happened? What have they done to you?
Go through here.
Finally kicked the bucket this in. Didn't think I'd miss his grumbling and boasting, but spirit like that leaves a big hole when it's snuffed out. Rest his soul.
Did I already pick her pocket? I mean, I must have. Yeah, oh, I did. Okay. It won't let me... If I do it again, she'll automatically catch me. Okay. She still has a lot of stuff on her, is what I'm saying. So I don't really need any of these things right now. Honey bun mushrooms are expensive, damn.
Food.
This is the dog that gave us a quest earlier. Buddy. What's up, buddy? Oh, I can go in the elf cave now. That's what I need to do. Just go into this cave where all the elves are hiding out. Yeah. Elf cave time. And it'll be interesting to see how they talk differently to Sabille versus my main character. It's a barrel. I love how I disguise myself as a barrel so I could steal from a barrel. Like fighting fire with fire, except it's fighting barrel with barrel. Alright, so here's this guy, Callius. Pretty interesting looking lizard guy. He's got some cool armor. Let's chat him up. And also pick his pocket.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
I can use my soldier tag here. I'm not going to, though, because that's lame.
I'm no divine or loyal. You need not fear me.
Fear? Pity, perhaps. A blind wolf may lead the pack, but sooner or later they will all starve.
What do you mean by that?
Never mind. If you need to suit up, I can offer you a fair price. If not, I would thank you to move on.
Very well, then. Let's see.
while I'm perusing his wares, Bane's gonna come back here and handle his business. Oh, he has so much stuff. He has so much stuff. Look at that sword. Damn it. Callius's stunner. Does air damage and physical damage and can shock somebody. Callius's patented stunning sword. This is the last one made. He's got warfare books, bouncing shield, crippling blow. I want that. I want that for sure. Got a bunch of gold, res scrolls, a strength potion. This small size strength enhancing brew still smells of the troll whose sweat grants it its magical properties. Yum! Drinking troll sweat. Sounds delish. Sash. Oh, I don't have a belt. Made of simple leather, this unremarkable belt will at least keep your pants where they ought to be. Shield. Stained pants, a dusty hat, muddy mittens, tattered shoes. Oh, look at these pants. Bronze scale pants. You'll always look ready for a battle in... Seriously. In chainmail pants. Your actual readiness is, of course, up to you. Some nice leather gloves. Flexible but not flimsy, sturdy enough to withstand any storm and skirmish. Some wizard armor. Does that say nifty sword? It's a nifty sword. My first bow, a shank. It's actually a little bit better than his shiv. Shift wand. More wands. Fire staff. Ooh, that's a nice poison wand. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait until the next time I get popped out of stealth, and then I'm going to immediately pop back in. And I'm going to take the crippling blow skill book. I'm going to take the belt. I'm going to take these leather gloves. And I'm going to take and that's it. So I got all kinds of good stuff here. All kinds of good stuff. Crippling Blow skill book is actually going to go directly to Ifan, who's going to learn it. So is the stash, he's going to wear it. The leather gloves, he'll probably wear those as well. And he'll take the gold too. Now, do I want to do any bartering with this guy? I think I do. Let's offer my wares, which are this axe and these boots. Let's offer... Got a lot of bedrolls. An extra bedroll, let's throw it up there. I don't need this sharp stone on a long stick anymore. I'm gonna sell this chub fish because it's kind of valuable. Lemonade's kind of valuable. Would you like to buy some stolen lemonade, sir? Raw lumpy giblets or giblets. Lovely. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna need lockpicks because Fane can pick locks without them with his bony finger, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's get some gold. And doesn't look like they have anything I want to sell. So I think that's all the commerce we're prepared to do at this moment.
Very well then.
So now these gloves are better than what I'm wearing. And this belt, pretty nice too. I now have 26 physical armor. Talk my way out. Wits. Okay. Crippling blow, I'll learn it. Yeah, I know, I have a new skill. Quiet time now. Tons of notes and stuff go into the backpack.
Quite well again. Then we make another attempt.
So now, I just took off some gloves. So who gets these gloves? He does. So now we've got these gloves, which are gonna go to Sabine, I guess. And they immediately become all elfy looking. Alright, cool. So, Stola, you still here? I need to end this episode. Do I want to continue streaming, or do I want to stop, is the question. Is anybody still actually watching? This episode's definitely got to end, so I will do so. One way or another. Whether or not I continue streaming is still up in the air. But that's going to do it for this episode, so thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Divinity Original Sin 2.